Hi, I'm Lori, and welcome to my apartment. I saw a video, and the lady was talking about the picture of the day from NASA, and that you can you can look it up for like the day someone's passed away, or I decided to actually look it up, and then I decided to buy one. And I bought one for my son for Christmas. Now he doesn't watch this, so he's not going to know. But this is the picture of the day when he was, the day he was born. And I think it's really cool. And on the picture of the day, they have like a description of it. It was taken in Hawaii by the big telescope there, and I can't remember the name of it, I guess it's M74, and you can see it's a picture of a galaxy forming, and it's a really cool picture. And after I was just kind of looking at it, now there's not one. I looked for the day I was born because I'm way older, but they're younger, and I could sit and use that as a meditation object, just look at it. But after kind of looking at it, it inspired me to paint last night, and so I started painting. I have some acrylic paints now. The colors are a little bit off. I'm used to mixing my own colors, and I'm gonna have to do that, just get a regular set, because these colors are I don't know, they're just kind of hard to blend. I'm not sure really how they're made differently, but they're different than what I'm used to, and I haven't painted with acrylics for quite a while. I've painted with watercolor maybe in the last 10 years, but I haven't used acrylics, but that's kind of my main jam and what I'm mainly have painted with in my lifetime. But like with this, it reminds me, I homeschooled my kids, and me and my family, now I'm divorced, but we had moved into a school district where I was told, and I never verified this, I just believed it because I was told by multiple people, that they didn't offer music or art. And I knew that we were staying in an apartment that we wouldn't be there for more than like a year, and I didn't want to go from school system to school system, especially if they just had to basically sit at a desk and not teaching art and music. That's just weird to me, because I feel like it's a need. So not that I was the best art or music teacher, but I can't even play an instrument, but yeah, there has to be some type of creativity, at least encouraged. So I did that for 2 years. Now my youngest, the way his schooling fell, he was 2 years younger in school. I don't really know how to say it, but 2 years junior of my older child. So it was harder for him because I taught them together. Now I had different workbooks for each one of them, but I feel like maybe it was a little bit over his head, and I could have done a better job. But they're both really smart kids. The only thing I would say, they're socially awkward, and I'm socially awkward, and I feel like I can't say that their dad's socially awkward, but he's heavily introverted. So there is a drawback to it, but they're both very intelligent people. Now I can't completely take credit for that. They have a good school system in the city that I still live in, but I used to teach off of a science app that had, and it was just on the iPad, and it had where you could zoom in on different parts of the universe, and it would tell you a little bit about it. And so I don't know if my oldest son remembers that or not, Now, at that period of time, I still had my wits about me. I wasn't a raging alcoholic yet. Now, I was abusing pain pills at the time. And for recovery definitions, I don't know that I would meet the what we call I identify myself when I go to different meetings as an addict, but medically I would be would have been addicted to pain pills. But for recovery, I abused them. I never went on the street and got them, but I still call myself an addict. And I never. One time I almost ordered them like overseas or from overseas, and then I stopped myself and ended up stopping, for a while, and then I went to my drug of choice, which was alcohol. But I did have my wits about me, and I could teach class at that time. I have fond memories of that. I enjoyed doing it, although it was a little bit rough because like my old son didn't want to get up and get started, but it really didn't take that long, and I followed like the curriculum of the state, how much. I probably should have taught more hours, but I logged everything, and then I brought that to the school system. But it was easy to put them in the school system. They didn't make it too difficult to do that, and I kind of learned a lot. But I always like school type stuff, so I'm kind of excited. I hope he likes it. Maybe I just kind of bought it for myself because I like it. I'm not really for sure, but I thought it was a cool idea. So if you know somebody that's into the cosmos, then it might be something you want to check out. It's NASA's Picture of the Day, and I bought that off Amazon. So take care. All right. Love you guys. Bye.